I'm Zach. Hunting, fishing, outdoor adventure and exploration, they run in my blood. I am deeply driven.
I don't know what I'm going to do right now.
That is big!
That's what I'm talking about! It's not all we're going to get.
What's up, everybody? This is Zach with Deeply Driven Outdoors. This is Labor Day weekend, which today we are launching on a trip that me and Andy have been talking about for 2 or 3 years. It is a trip where we're going to go up the river. We got multiple boats. We have 2 boats with us. And we are going to run lines. We're going to rod and reel fish. We're going to camp at a remote spot up the river. It is teal opener tomorrow. So today's Saturday. Our opener is on Sunday, the 1st. It'll also be rabbit season, squirrel season, dove season. We're just gonna do it up. It's gonna be I'm coining it as the first annual Deeply Driven River Rat Rendezvous. So we're gonna get the boats launched. The river's low, dealing with low water, unlike last year, which I guess maybe I'd slightly prefer that to 15 feet of water like we had last year. But we are dealing with low water, so we're gonna launch the boats, make sure we can get into where we're thinking. We checked it out last week and it was good. And make sure that it's still good, and then we're gonna go from there. So Calvin went ahead and he bought his own boat, and he brought that down, which is good. So it's gonna be Calvin, Andy, Matt. Where's he at? There's Matt. Indiana Jones doesn't have his Indiana Jones hat on though.
Not yet.
And then my girlfriend Nicole and his girlfriend Erica. Is Christina coming down?
Yep, she's coming down.
And Christina's coming down. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get her launched. Well, so I forgot to bring this camera on the boat. First outing on the river for the trip. We mainly used it as a scouting trip to check on what the water conditions are like, and we set some poles. We got about 4 or 5 poles set. And so the camp spot that we wanted to camp at, we really wanted to camp at for a long time, we weren't able to get into. The water's just too low in that secondary river. So no go on that, but we've got a secondary campsite. So this weekend, I've come up with backup plans for the backup plans, because last year, if you remember, teal season went very poorly. So we have this campsite here, which is a lot closer to the road. We might get some neighbors, but that's okay. It makes the logistics a little bit easier. So we won't be boating into a hunting spot. We're gonna drive to a hunting spot, but I'll give you a look at our campsite right now. All right, we're kind of gathering up some kindling and some firewood. We're gonna get the fire ring going here soon, and get a tent set up. Matt and Andy are going to build camp while myself and Calvin go scout, because we got a change of plans, so we're going to try and actually do some day prior scouting. Well, water condition wise, this is an absolute beautiful sight compared to last year. We got very good looking teal habitat out here. Calvin and I went and did some scouting for tomorrow's hunt. The situation we were going to be in, we were going to camp at a spot that was hard to get to, and it was going to be near another spot that's also hard to get to for hunting, and that's where we were going to camp at. But since that did not pan out, because the water has gone down even more, we have moved our camp location, which is just basically right off the boat ramp, and then we're looking for places nearby that we can drive to hunt. We found a few, got the scouting done. We kind of have a game plan with some plan Bs tomorrow too for hunting, and yeah, and then now we're gonna head back to camp here after a bit and finish pounding in poles, and probably check the lines we already set too. So Calvin and I went scouting, and Matt and Andy got camp all set up. This is starting to look like a good time. Matt and Andy cut up some firewood. I heard it was mostly Matt. Made some brats for me and Calvin, so we're gonna consume those and go pound the rest of our poles. So today is rabbit season and squirrel season opener. So in this gun sock is my 22 rifle. So if you see some squirrels or rabbits, they will also be going down. We are about to check some lines and set a bunch more. The motor has been awfully screwy today. It's ungood. Although that usually means we catch a big fish. So one of our chubs died in the bait tank, so I have no qualms about hooking him to the face. Normally I don't do that on our bait. We're trying to keep it alive, but since he's already dead, figure he might hook up a little bit better. So Matt is riding in Calvin's boat. So put the two most inexperienced guys that doing this in the same boat together. I've never been on this river when it's this low. This is the lowest I've ever been on this river. Which way are you guys trying to go? You trying to go this way? They're hung up on a sandbar. It's ungood.
Let me get a front.
Matt wins the prize for trying.
You got a rope, don't you?
Yeah, he's got a rope up there.
I won't be able to go very fast, but at least I'll give you a little more
Yeah.
Matt's pushing. We're gonna see if this works. Is it moving? Well, Calvin and Matt both had to jump in and we had to pull them, but they are unstuck. Well, I can certainly say I've never set lines in a river this shallow. So I'm gonna hook him through the face. And his life expectancy is going to be less, but my theory is if a fish grabs these bluegill by the head, then they're gonna get the hook and they're not gonna be able to grab the tail and rip them right off. That's our last pole, rigged up with a sunfish. So we're gonna head back upriver a ways to camp and maybe get like the scale and stuff and check the ones we set earlier. So we're coming back upriver and this pole here was bouncing. We don't know if it's big bait or if it's catfish. We're gonna find out.
Big bait. That thing
Really?
just got bit off, dude.
That thing just... The bluegill was not pulling it like that. That just, it had its face and tail eaten. Lively bullhead, back in the water. Number 2, I think we put a giant goldfish on this one. Let's see. Yep, lively goldfish. We're only checking the 4 right now. We just got done running everything downriver. These are the ones we set this morning. So we're just checking these. We're gonna go back to camp, we're gonna eat some food. My girlfriend is here all weekend, which is great. She said there was some baked potatoes on the fire for us, which I'm pretty excited for, some campfire baked potatoes. So this is my girlfriend, Nicole.
Hi.
She's the best.
Aw.
She, Andy and I were running lines, and she put baked potatoes on the fire while we were out there. She claims that they're ready. Campfire baked potatoes got a little warm, but still looks good. Teal opener is in the morning. We are going to try and get a little bit of sleep. Not a whole lot. A little bit of sleep. And wake up and see if we can get after them. We haven't seen any teal anywhere. So it's a crapshoot. And most people that I've talked to from around this area also have not seen teal. So maybe they'll be there in the morning. Maybe they won't be. It's been kind of cool today. Maybe they moved them down. Don't know. We will see you in the morning.